Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the 185th installment of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of the most interesting What I Eat in a Day videos on TikTok. Since I'm not creative at all, we're going to be covering our classic hashtag yet again. Although we do have slight variations, such as What I Eat in a Day as a happy fat person who doesn't diet. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Go back and check out the big playlist, which plays for literally several days straight. Go check out some of the old classics on there. Also, please be sure to check out my second channel, Cynical Reacts, where I react to content that is not related to fat acceptance or any of the stuff that I normally do on the main channel. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. Some people didn't like that I've been mirrored lately, so what if I'm on this side and I put them on that side? How is this? Is this better, or do you like it when I'm mirrored and looking at something on the left side of the screen?
What I ate today as a happy fat person who doesn't diet. An acai bowl.
Acai, I believe. The TikTok voice literally can't pronounce anything, dude. You're like, so I had some ketchup. It's like some ketchup. And you're like, what the f? How do you mispronounce that?
Reminder.
All right, our little meds reminder that we always do. This music is interesting. I'll leave little bits of it so you can hear it.
Crispy chicken ranch wrap.
So we've got some breaded chicken that is also inside of a tortilla. What is the origin of this breaded chicken? Is this some pre-made stuff? Did we bread and fry or bake some chicken or... That's how the music is going in the background.
A chocolate orange egg.
A chocolate orange egg. Okay. I used to love those chocolate oranges back in the day where you, bam, you'd hit it on the table and it would break apart. You would do it like this. Bam, that's how you would do it. And it would break apart into multiple pieces and then you would eat the individual little orange slices. It was good. Does this have some sort of orange cream inside? I bet that stinks, son. I mean, I bet that tastes very good. I bet it does have an orange cream inside. Is that made by Cadbury? Hold on. I'm freaking blind and I can't remember a goddamn thing. Okay. Blind and can't remember anything. Okay, so no, not Cadbury, dingus. It's Terry's Chocolate Orange. That looks really good. They say orange is one of the only words that you can't rhyme anything with. I disagree. A bloodstain is orange. I'm out on the front porch eating some porridge. It doesn't really rhyme. I threw the bloodstain is orange M&M stupid ass line in there. I'm on the front porch eating some porridge, and then I saw that you walked by eating an orange. Send you back to the orphanage and hang out with the Mormons. Sorry, man. You're like, dude, this is not what I signed up for. I just want to see videos about people eating, you dingus. Stop trying to rhyme, idiot. You'll never be a rapper. do, 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 do.
Vegan creamy bacon pasta.
Creamy bacon pasta. Creamy bacon pasta. Just like a mama used to make.
Vegan creamy bacon pasta.
Vegan is what the TikTok voice said. It can't even pronounce the very well-known word vegan.
Pepsi Max.
Hold on.
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max. It pronounced all those extra X's right there. All right, so you had a Pepsi Max. All right, too many. Hold on. I'm sorry for trying to be all funny and stuff. I know it's annoying.
Love you. Bye.
All right, love you too. Bye. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with a good old-fashioned acai bowl. They had a lot of fresh fruit and good stuff in it. After that, you had a chicken ranch wrap, and then you had a chocolate orange. Further on into the evening for presumably dinner, you had a vegan creamy bacon pasta that you washed down with a Pepsi Max. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. That was a pretty good day all around. The acai bowl looked pretty healthy. I'm not sure of the protein content of that particular dish, but we had lots of nice fruit and whatnot in there. I am unsure of the origins of the breaded chicken from that chicken ranch wrap, so I'm not sure if I would change that or not, but in general, I would not have breaded meat inside of a tortilla because it's already breaded. If I was gonna have meat inside of a tortilla, it would be unbreaded. We're having carbs inside of our carbs. I would ditch the chocolate orange. I would add a substantial amount of protein to that pasta dish, and I would ditch the Pepsi Max. Next.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, and today was literally not a good day whatsoever. Highly do not recommend. I started off with a cluck chicken sandwich from
What the cluck? Oh, sorry about that.
Jack in the Box. This was actually so good. It's actually funny that I'm eating this post me saying that I have the chicken ick, but it's like home chicken that's giving me the chicken ick.
You have the chicken ick, but only for home-cooked chicken, not for fast food chicken. That's unfortunate.
This is processed chicken, so it's a little bit different.
I love that you recognize that. We all know that, right? Like, I can only eat a couple bites of this chicken. But if I eat this breaded chicken with all this other stuff on it, I could literally eat an endless amount of it. There's a reason for that. The one that we can't eat an endless amount of is probably making us full.
Was very much on the go all day long, and it was like raining all day. Honestly, horrible day. Later in the day, I was going to be taking a little drive, so I needed a pink slush Alani Nu to get me through that drive.
Why do you need a pink slush Alani Nu to get you through a drive? You just go in the car and then you drive the car. Or maybe, I have an idea. Check this out. Everybody, check this out. Black coffee. It's the ultimate companion. It's got caffeine and it has no calories, basically. I usually need several drinks to get me through a drive. It's so difficult sitting here holding the wheel and then also pushing the pedal with my foot. I need some sort of fuel. I need some kind of drink. I needed a little bit of energy to get out of bed. So I grabbed a milkshake.
Once I got home, I was just too lazy to
That pirate's booty.
really make dinner, and unfortunately I just ate like these little pirate booties, and then
Pirate booties? It's pirate's booty, not pirate booties, like you're eating a bunch of little booties. That's making it weirder than it needs to be. All right, I'm gonna do it the way that she said. Pirate booties. You're eating a whole bunch of little booties. I like her way better, honestly. It's funnier.
and I had some kettle corn pop.
She's like, this doesn't taste like booty. What the hell? She's reading the bag. Now with 10% less booty. What the hell?
Corn. I only filmed one, and then I ended up eating a second bag of this. The entire day was
Those are kind of like a mix between popcorn and Cheetos. Those pirate booties.
the entire day was lacking any type of nutrients.
Oh, absolutely.
The only decent thing was the chicken patty. I don't know, but that's today.
All right, that was the end of that one. Let's take a look at that and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with a chicken sandwich from a fast food establishment. After that, you had a pink slush Alani Nu to help you with your drive. After that, you had some pirate booties. And you wrapped up the day by having some popcorn. All right, after very little deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 10. To increase your score, I would recommend not starting our day off with a chicken sandwich from a fast food establishment. I would ditch the pink slush Alani Nu, the pirate booties, and the popcorn, and instead I would substitute home-cooked meals that had all of our food groups covered and a heavy focus on protein. It's funny that she acknowledged that eating processed chicken is not included with the chicken ick. It's funny how we can only eat so much of this home-cooked chicken, but we can eat an unlimited amount of this processed chicken. She acknowledged that that was an unhealthy day that didn't really have any nutrients in it. Next.
This is what I eat in a day as a fat girl.
Okay, she shows herself eating this donut, but it's not going to be the first thing that she mentions, so I'm not adding it to the list.
Breakfast today is steak, eggs, and avocado.
See, for some reason she showed us eating a donut and dipping it into milk, but then she says breakfast today is eggs, steak, and avocado, a stark contrast to that donut.
This is, oh yes, it's dippy, look at that.
So why do we start each video with us holding a donut and dipping it into milk? This is the breakfast we had. Are we even going to have that donut at any point in this video? Are we going keto or something? I don't see any carbs on there.
You can't deny that this is the absolute perfect breakfast.
Steak and eggs is good. I also like chorizo and eggs and various other things with eggs. Eggs with white cheddar and chorizo in a burrito. This is a good way to get your protein through your diet.
I have cinnamon apples.
We just put regular cinnamon on some apples, no sugar, right? I know that sounds weird to not have sugar, but you wouldn't probably want to start the day off with sugary apples.
But coffee today, I made a sugar-free Biscoff cinnamon roll. It's really good. Have a homemade sauce with homemade cheesy pepperoni sticks.
So basically pizza. You've got a sauce and cheesy pepperoni sticks. Okay, we can just call this a homemade pizza. We are getting close to the end. I don't think there's time for that donut. So what is the deal with these donuts? We're just showing stuff that we didn't even eat?
My only complaint is I wish I added more cheese.
And we have 3 seconds left in this video. I don't believe we're gonna see that donut. What are we doing? Why are we confusing an old ass man? Don't you know I'm old? Look at me. Can't you tell I'm old as hell and I don't know what the hell's going on? God damn it. What the hell? Where's the donut? All right, and then we went through the whole last day and never once mentioned that donut. Why? What is going on? Did you eat the donut or not? What kind of weird ass games are we playing? I have to know if she ate that donut. I don't have a whole lot going on in my personal life, all right? So, all right, let's take a look at that one and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with not a donut and milk. I'm not going to get over this. I'm not going to stop bringing this up. On this day, you started off with some steak, egg, and avocado. With it, you had some cinnamon apples. After that, you had a Biscoff cinnamon roll coffee. And you wrapped up the day by having some homemade pizza. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. To increase your score, I recommend starting your day off with that donut that you showed us so we know what's going on. Sorry, got a little aggressive there. Did you eat the donut? Why do you keep showing us these donuts? To increase your score, I would recommend ditching the Biscoff cinnamon roll coffee. I would add in some more protein with that homemade pizza. And I might add in another meal that had a heavy focus on protein and all of our food groups covered. So what do you think of my scores? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.